Hello and welcome back. It's time to find out if I can remember what's going on. It's been a little while since I've recorded. Let's quickly check what these are. As I said earlier, if I'm closing out of these too fast, that's what the pause button is for. Yeah. So, I gotta ask, do y'all like blue sky? Because it's gone. And no, there's no way to get the blue sky back. I wish there's like a... Like, once you beat the game, you could, like... I really wish, like, once you beat the game, you could, like, control weather and maybe make the blue sky come back, but no. Yeah. This is all we have so far. Nothing. But we'll get more. Eventually. So, yes, we can auto, but first, I want to speak with Karen to see if I can buy some gaslit stuff.
Did you see the pad?
I did briefly check my icon abilities, and this is going to feel weird.
Still alive, are you?
I think I'm going to hate it, but we'll find out.
Down.
Yeah, nothing good.
You're rubbing me blind, you know.
Barely out of those. Anything? No.
Finished, are you?
Wow. Right on the auto. I know where we go next in the main story. I don't know where we go next in general.
Did you see that?
No.
Tell me you saw that.
Which is funny because you think before the Let's Play, oh, this is the part I'm most familiar with, but no, I don't know. My me for gore. How many more hunts? Okay. Decent amount. We're kind of at the point where, I don't know. Again, if we have enough side quests, then I'll probably just be like, okay, sure, let's knock them out, but I'm not too worried about them because I can... when I know where they are, I go through them really fast, I've learned.
Today?
I guess there's really not a point in doing this. We can know everything, but... Hey, Joshua's in here now. And one of these. Yeah. Oh, okay, so Ultima is punishing Clive. I see. Who's you? You're like one of the guys I killed so early, aren't you? I don't know. You're useless.
Here you are.
Hey! This is what just happened. Absolute death.
Thus ends today's lesson.
And you're the last person I need to talk to before I do Epic Gamer stuff.
So soon. Come to claim your just desserts?
AP? That's not AP. What do you do?
All yours.
I don't care.
Come again. I may have
It's
more
gonna be weird not having Phoenix at all. That's probably a good switch.
How fares the realm?
The realm? Oh, she's just fine. As long as you look past the fat storms out mother crystals and her skies are a roiling cesspit.
And Gav?
He's with your uncle in the Free Cities, helping Mid with her project. Sent an owl their way the moment the winds turned foul. Still waiting on a reply, though.
Do you have any good news?
Well, that depends on your definition of good.
All right, fine. What do you suggest we do?
Oh, no, I'm just a messenger. I'll leave the scheming to those more suited to the task. Could be that Lady Vivian and Old Tomes have their own thoughts on the current state of things. Could be that they don't. It certainly can't hurt to ask.
I suppose not.
Okay, I actually do remember exactly where we go next.
How is it that every one of your little excursions presages some inexplicable catastrophe?
Poor planning.
Not that you are to blame for the Dominion's fate. No one could have predicted the actions of the Crown Prince.
I'm sorry I couldn't save your home.
My countrymen are stronger than you think. A few toppled clock towers won't break their spirits. They'll be back on their feet in no time.
I hope so.
Look at us. Bluer than a pair of bog crabs. Tempting though it may be, sulking will not help us find a solution to this mess.
You believe there's one to be found?
I don't know. But I am certain we're more likely to find it if we first examine the facts.
Facts. Ultima sucks.
Beneath these darkened skies, fear and confusion reign over Valisthea. Oh, the lands around the fallen mother crystals had already begun to wilt for want of ether. But not like this. Crystals that filled wells and fueled furnaces. Now nothing but pretty shards of rock. And those that hang from the people's necks cast nary a glimmer of light to keep the dark at bay. It is only a matter of time before the common folk convince themselves that the end of days is upon us. Yet I fear a swift end is more than we can hope for. While most of the world thirsts for ether, the remainder drowns in it, spawning Akashic in droves. And amidst the hordes of mindless beasts, with magics as like to fail as function, even the strongest nation would falter. Rosaria and the Iron Kingdom teeter on the brink of collapse, while the tragedy in Twinside has all but paralyzed the Holy Empire. Dalmekia fares little better. Rumor has it the ministers fled the capital after the fall of Drake's Fang, leaving their beloved republic to crumble. Waloed, meanwhile, moves in earnest. The Einherjar has been sighted off Storm. The world, in short, is in chaos. It would seem our civilization was nothing but a castle of sand, to be washed away at the whim of the waves.
A castle of sand.
Not my best flourish, but it seemed fitting. The reports I've received are considerably more blunt in their appraisal. Without the protection of their nations, it will fall to the people to defend themselves against those who would take what is theirs.
Which is only ever going to end one way.
Defending a farmhouse against a band of chocobo thieves is one thing, but pitchforks and palisades will do little to stall an army's advance. Should the King of Waloed deign to invade, there would be none to stop him.
None but us.
Yeah. It's time for Ash, I guess you could say. I mean, just look at the map. It's crazy how much blighted land they have in the Republic. It's bad. Not Republic, Kingdom. I'm sorry for being a bing bong.
It seems the hideaway's lost its appetite.
Anyways, let's see what Hippocrates has got to say about the
There's a storm coming.
apocalypse that we are currently living in.
Let me guess. You're here about the skies.
Is there anything you don't know, Lawsman?
It doesn't take a court astrologer to augur the obvious. As for what has disturbed the heavens, that, I believe, is a question the Fallen might be better placed to answer than I. And on the 6th day did the gods tear the sun from the firmament, visiting darkness upon their prideful sons and daughters. But I dare say you remember your childhood lessons on the sins of Zemeckis only too well.
You think they're connected? That Ultima was one of the gods responsible?
Well, he has certainly exhibited powers that we mortals would associate with the divine.
There is nothing divine about him.
But he wouldn't be the first god of whom that could be said, now would he? Yet for all the fairy tales that tell of the sins, there is almost nothing in the way of actual historical accounts. Had I the Journal of Moss the Chronicler, I may have been able to tell you more, but alas, I fear all remaining copies have been lost to time. You will forgive me, I hope?
Certainly not. Because there is nothing to forgive. Even without this journal, you've provided us ample wisdom. And we will always be grateful for it. Perhaps Otto will be more inclined to share his thoughts when he hears what the others had to say.
Well, I think the only thoughts worth saying are... Frick's crapped. There's a reason why this chapter's called Things Fall Apart. I guess sometime soon I'm going to have to do research on what this thing actually has content-wise, because we're kind of starting to get to the point where I need to kind of worry about that a little bit more. Because theoretically, we are now in the final third of the game. Each third's been taking around 25 videos, so with DLC and all that, this part will take longer, but still.
Clive,
We're getting
we have a
close.
problem.
Only one. That would be a first.
It would. Actually, there are 3. We had as many owls arrive while you were at the shelves. Martha's got a Akashic out her gates, and talk of monsters roaming the hills outside of Northreach has put the wind up Isabel and her lot.
And don't forget Dalimil. Lubor says the village was raided by bandits.
When it rains...
It fucking pours. The curse breakers are spread thin, taking stock of the damage in the Dominion. And even if I could get word to all of them, I doubt they'd get here in time to make any real difference. Which means there's only 2 people who can.
Jill and I.
Let them know we're on our way.
I hate you.
Clive.
You get
Anything
to
catch your eye?
miss all the... Okay, it's literally just the main story. I was gonna say, you're gonna misplace all the
Think you can
bookings again? Bing bong. Okay, so no side quests, just those. I say we go to Martha's first. I say we go to the order that we originally visited them. I think that seems awfully fair. Oh, wow. Yeah, I mean, there's already people just on the ground. This is bad. Hey, at least you can see the sky now. You couldn't before.
Martha. It's good to see you.
And you, Clive. Jill?
Otto said you'd been attacked by Akashic. What exactly happened here?
Those skies are what happened. Not long after they fell dark, we had our first visit. There were hundreds of them. Tried to storm the hill. Only a handful made it up here, but that was more than enough. The rest are still down there now. And while we have a few willing fighters holding them back, they're sorely outnumbered.
What do you think, Clive?
That we join the fight?
I thought you'd never offer. Now, where I need you is the Fallen Gate. That's where the fighting is fiercest. Let the men know you've come to help. Something tells me they'll be pleased to see you.
We're on our way.
Yeah, I guess I'll prioritize it because I'm not going to any of the others yet because
Do you think
No
there
point.
are as many as Martha says?
More.
Alrighty, let's try out all these Bahamut abilities. Eventually I'll get Laser Beam. But that's the final Bahamut ability, and I'm just trying to think how long it's going to be until we get more icon abilities. There's been more than 10 episodes since we'd gotten a new one prior. Because we're kind of averaging 10 videos before big bosses. So can I get to the next icon in 10 videos? I think it's possible. It depends on side quests.
Clive, wounded.
We deal with the Akashic first.
Alrighty. What are you? That's the one I'm used to using, I think. Satellite? Seems boring.
Too slow.
Anyways, fire? Oh, I do like this. It's like a weaker laser beam. Look at all, oh my goodness, look at all those HP bombs. Oh, this goes on for ages. That's actually a really good crowd cleanup. So actually, that may be kind of goated. That's not too bad. Oh yeah, tornado for one guy. Stuck on that one. I have a feeling a big guy's gonna come in a second. Just more in general. Cool, how many more? Okay, cool, enough. Enough to show off this. So, don't get hit, but if someone tries to attack you and you precision dodge, it jumps up by a whole thing. Oh, I already upgraded this, huh? Because I'm pretty sure it only goes to 3 if you don't upgrade it. No, actually, I think it goes up to 4 if you don't upgrade, then it goes up to 6 if you do upgrade it. I don't remember. It's a little bit of a slower pace ability, but usually that's what actually made me end up liking Ramuh so much more in this playthrough. As I said, I didn't like Ramuh first time I played, but I found myself actually not minding Ramuh this playthrough. And that ability is kind of what caused that change to happen, because I essentially never revisited old icons once I got new ones.
These men don't have the look of hired swords.
If you've come to rob this place,
You are mistaken, my Lord Rosfield. We're here by Madame Martha's leave.
how do you know my name?
Forgive me, my lord. There wasn't time for introductions. We're with the Guardians of the Flame.
Wade's men? But how did you come to be here? Where is your commander?
Sir Wade left earlier with a scouting party to find out where the Akashic were coming from.
Did he? Take your wounded back to the inn. Martha will see you're looked after. We'll join you anon.
And to think you took them for thieves. A fine reward for holding off the horde, that is.
When did Wade and his men arrive?
Not long after Rosalith fell. The Guardians asked me to shelter some of them that had lost their homes. They were making ready to leave just as the skies turned, and we agreed it was best we stuck together.
Martha! Trouble! The scouting party's almost at the lift, but they got a pack of Akashic snapping at their heels! And they got wounded with them! They're not gonna make it!
Damn it all.
We'll worry about them, Martha.
You look after everyone here. If any can still fight, send them to the lift.
I will. You two be safe now.
Woo! Wait. I still have more to do here. For a second, I thought I was done with Martha's rescues. I wasn't paying enough attention. But that's not true. Whoopsie daisy. This is why you pay attention.
Mad dogs. The lot of them.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think what I'm gonna do with icon abilities as we get more, because we still have, with DLC and with post-game content, we still have 4 icons left. Which is a lot.
Squire, I need you to get those who can still walk up the lift to Martha's. But what about... I didn't ask, Oscar. Sir.
Sir Wade.
Lord Rosfield. If you aren't a sight for sore eyes.
Martha seemed to think you might need some help. And by the looks of it...
We thought we could sneak by them. But we didn't know there would be so many. How could we have?
Behind you!
Damn it! We need to get the injured to safety.
Do you think we can hold them off?
We can certainly try. Are you with us, Sir Wade?
Always.
Then let's do our duty.
I wish I had a beam attack. I mean, I guess I have discount beam attack. See, I like that ability. Oh, so it's end space on damage. I like that ability, but the next Bahamut one kind of makes it redundant. I'm honestly kind of thinking, icon-wise right now, that I'm probably going to ditch Bahamut as an icon and just have, like, the beam attack. I like Mega Flare, but it's hard to deny it's not the best. If you get knocked out of it, if you quickly re-enter it, you pick it where you left off. Boom. I like Bahamut, I like this attack, but there's probably, there is better, I feel. So, I don't know, we'll see what I choose when the time comes for it. The next icon I'm probably removing from my current set is probably going to be Titan. It's been a while since we've had Garuda, so I'd like to keep Garuda a little bit longer. I don't know what getting rid of Garuda, I mean keeping Garuda and getting rid of Titan entails. I don't know what icon abilities I'm going to keep. Because I think, now that I know that I only need to master things if I'm putting on another icon, that saves me so much AP. I've been wasting my previous playthrough, so it'll be a lot of fun to play around with just different icon abilities. And I definitely plan on having, for the end of this game, I'll probably just be not even using the most powerful, using the most fun ones. I'm trying to say. Because I get 6 abilities and 3 neutrals. Titan's neutral, no. Phoenix Shift, I really like, but I'm kind of doing fine without it right now. What I like about Phoenix Shift is it brings me close to an enemy really, really fast. And I like that a lot. But I'm kind of seeing how fine I can be without it. Which is very fine. So maybe it's just not needed anymore in this day and age. In which case means Flames of Rebirth is really the only Phoenix ability I'd really need. I like Heat Wave. I like Ignition, but I feel like, again, with Ignition, I felt like I was getting hit and ruining my precision dodges too much. So that's why I got rid of that, even though I love the ability. Oh, this is actually really fun and powerful. The problem is, if you cut that short, it's gone, it's wasted. It's just so sucky. Yeah, you know what? It's time to use Weapon Break. This is really the only ability with Garuda I like, although theoretically, Garuda's neutral is super powerful. I just don't know how it works properly. I've never been able to figure it out. And maybe if I did figure it out, it would be better. I like it. That's probably good enough because he's not to die. Yep. Okay, let's see what this cutscene entails. Oh, yes.
Is anyone hurt?
I don't think so.
And yet again, you've pulled me from the flames. It's just a pity I keep walking into them.
You've never been one to shy away from danger, Sir Wade. Like any shield worthy of the name.
I see you're all in one piece.
Martha!
Is something wrong?
The lookout saw smoke coming from down Eastpool way. Too thick to be a hearth.
A second horde.
Feel like finishing the job.
Always.
Jill and I will make for Eastpool. You'll need to move the injured without us.
Don't you worry about them.
The moment my men are safe, I'll follow. Good luck.
Cool. And I can just bing ball. Oh, wait, I actually have to. Oh, okay. I thought I just got warped to Eastpool, but that no such true. Where am I? Oh, I've never had to go back up the elevator before. I was just lost and confused. I like Heatwave, but I feel, again, I said it in one of the videos, the previous videos. I know because I edited those recently. Wind Up is essentially just
Mad dogs.
Heatwave, but I kind of like it more. And none of the other than the Flames of Rebirth, none of the other Phoenix stuff really speak out to me anymore. They're kind of all mid-adult. Again, I already liked the Tornado with Garuda, so like, right there and then. Get Flames of Rebirth on my Garuda icon set. Or maybe the other way around as well, to be fair. Because I do like Phoenix Shift, but I've been doing fine without at least that combat. And I'll be getting another ability that'll kind of allow me to
We have to slow them down.
replace Phoenix Shift with a better icon. Titan! I like both of the abilities of Titan, but they're both kind of the most replaceable. I can just get rid of Titan entirely. I don't see me bringing Ramu into the finale in any way, shape, or form either. Because if I want anything like, I feel like that just does such a similar thing to the Ramu stuff. Oh, wow. Yeah, okay, Bahamut's pretty good. I don't know, I like Flame Breath, but the ultimate ability is just better. It's harder to get attacked, and it also just completely flumps everything. Still. Impulse is what I used when I first played. I honestly think I might just get rid of Bahamut other than the top ability. Because the next icon, oh, nope, not the next icon. But one of the future icons, I just didn't fit my playstyle before, mostly because I think it just, I don't know. I want to definitely try it out more though, because I think because I found myself liking so many more abilities I didn't care for or didn't try in my first playthrough, so of course I want to try things. Oh my god. I thought something died for a second when it cut there. To black.
Apologies, my lord. Did I miss anything?
Only the first round to wait. Shall we?
Okay. Tornado. Tornado go burr. And now I can wind up and like do that. Okay, I don't think that. But now, wait, I can Flame Breath while they're in there. And none of them can attack me when I'm doing this. And I get to kill them. Yeah! I like that. That worked. Oh, that worked. That worked. And I like Flame Breath for the stagger because it just gets the percent multiplier up, which is awesome. I don't know. I'm not really attached to any of these neutrals. I actually think I like Ramu's neutral more than this one. At least with the ring of like timely assist, I feel like it did a lot more. And this does slow down a lot more than that one does. I just don't think it's powerful enough to justify the slowdown embrace. So maybe I'll just, once I get Beam, I'll get rid of Titan. Not Titan. No! Windows, you stupid prick! Sorry, the Windows update thing came up. Because my computer has another update that needs, even though I just updated my computer 2 days ago. Like, thanks, Windows. Stupid ass thing.
Do you see any more?
No. I think that was the last of them.
But it won't be long before the next lot arrive.
Then we make for Martha's while we can.
What did you find out there?
The same as Sir Wade. Scores of Akashic.
Well, Wherever they came from, they're gone now. Our lookouts say the lowlands are clear. Hopefully we'll have enough time to lick our wounds.
How many of your men were injured?
A damn sight less than if you hadn't turned up. Thank you.
It was a hard-fought victory. But as long as the skies remain dark, I fear the Akashic's numbers are only going to rise. It's not a matter of if the Horde will be back, but when. And whether that's sooner or later, we'll need to be ready. The inn here affords a good view of the land, and is easily defendable. I'd like to make this one of our outposts.
What do you say, Martha? You'd have more men to guard the rest.
Well, when you put it like that, of course they can stay.
And that will actually end this video. Hopefully next video we can help out both the other two towns.
My lord, there's someone I'd like you to meet. Oscar, over here. It is an honor to make your acquaintance, Lord Rossfield. I am Oscar. Oscar of House Murdoch.
Murdoch? I wasn't aware the Lord Commander had children.
Oh, he didn't. But his brother, my father, did. I am Sir Rodney's nephew. Well, go on, then. It's not for me to ask him. Yes, so wait. If it please you, my Lord Marquis, might you take me as your squire? I would learn the duties of a shield from the finest.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, Oscar, but I am a shield no longer. Nor was I ever the finest. And spending time in the company of an outlaw hardly seems a fitting education for one aspiring to take his oaths.
My Aunt Hannah once told me that a man is not defined by his title, but what he does in its name. You have accomplished much since taking on the mantle of Cid, winning no little honor in so doing. And I would sooner serve under an honorable outlaw than an unworthy shield. Not that Sir Wade and the other Guardians are... I mean to say that, they're... It's all right. We know what you mean. There is only so much the boy can learn from me, my lord.
But a squire...
Would that really be so bad? You were a squire once. And I'm certain Sir Rodney would approve.
Know that I'll show you as much leniency as your uncle showed me.
I would not have it any other way.
Woo, woo, woo! Now the video's over. I think we'll keep our current setup. We'll keep this setup until we're done with the other two towns. After that, what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to get Bahamut. I'm going to get rid of Titan, I think. I'm just going to play around and do fun stuff. I'm thinking replace Titan with Ramu. Put a Phoenix thing there. Or maybe keep both of these. I don't know. It depends on my AP count as well. But yeah, that'll be the end of this video. See you next time. Goodbye.